Good morning and welcome to Wake Up with the Consciousness Cafe on Wisdom Wednesdays, which is part of SoulCall Ministries' mission to bring as much wisdom into the consciousness as we can with the different people that I've had the privilege of getting to know. If you have somebody you would love to see interviewed on Wisdom Wednesdays, send us an email at info@soulcallministries.org. My name is Lisa Ferraro, and this morning it is my great privilege and honor to welcome a real light on the planet, not just in Columbus, Ohio, but everywhere she goes. Debra Weisenburger Lipetz. Welcome, Debra.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for getting up so early with us this morning.
Oh, and I've got my little dainty cup of tea.
Oh, I need one of those. I've got my coffee and my Nilla wafers. It's either Pizzelles or Nilla wafers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. We met you doing one of our soul session music meditations. Came right up to Erika and me afterward and said, I've been listening to your music for years. Just this light. And then, of course, we got to experience you with Qigong. And where would you like to take this conversation with the idea of offering how you stay centered and grounded while you're also working with the energies of the spheres and bringing that light and offering that intelligence to others?
Well, for me, I stay grounded and centered through my Qigong practice. Mm-hmm. And I don't, that happens to be my way of doing it. Yeah. But I don't think it can be prayer, it can be yoga, it can be meditation, as long as I believe you have to have a discipline. Yeah. And we talked about this before, a consistent effort, because that's how you begin and how I began to go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
And
I just want to clarify, when you use the word discipline, sometimes that's a word that just people don't want to have. They think it's an old-fashioned word for power over or something, but I love the way you reframed the definition of that word as consistent effort.
Yes.
There's no other way to get it. It's a practice. Yeah.
Very often in Qigong, we call it a gong.
A gong.
So when people, I can see when people just sort of blank out when you say discipline, yeah. I'll say, we practice a gong. And you start with 100 days and people don't have a clue what that means, but it makes them feel good.
Yeah.
But it's still organizing and creating a continuous practice, a spiritual practice of some sort in your life every day.
Yeah.
And I think that is extremely important so that it becomes as easy as brushing your teeth every morning. Yeah. It's something you do every day. And it's not something that you really are doing for others. You're doing it for yourself.
Right.
And I truly believe that we need to work on ourselves every single day. I always think of when you're flying, they always say, before you put the mask, if something happens,
right?
It never does, but before you put the mask on your child, put the mask on yourself, because how can you help your child if you're not available? So I think it's really important that we keep our own stamina and our own spiritual growth open and through practice.
Yeah. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the term Qigong, Qi is a word for energy in Chinese, and it's a practice of moving energy through the body with presence. Yes,
that's correct.
Yeah.
And it actually, Qi, one of my teachers went to Hawaii to write a book about Qi.
Uh-huh.
And he had 3 months in Hawaii. And he started out, what is Qi? And 3 months later, that's the only thing he had written.
Oh.
Because a lot more in-depth and multi-layered than just energy.
Yeah.
Actually, I would say it would be closer to working with life essence.
Life essence.
And cultivating that within yourself, around and about you.
Yeah. I love it. It's fun we're in the Rumi class together right now, the mystical teachings of Rumi. Rumi would call that field. It seems to me that just been hearing you say that to draw a correlation to Rumi, when one of my favorite quotes, and I quote it all the time, is when I went to write about love, the tip of my pen broke. And he describes love as that field. Everything is love. It's in that the field that is not describable with words, but can be experienced with presence and attention and just openness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Openness, awareness, being awake.
Yeah.
So that you can connect with that consciousness, or I don't know the correct words to describe it.
Yeah.
And I think all spiritual disciplines work so diligently trying to put it into words. And in my opinion, I think Rumi puts it together in the best way, because he's not trying to describe what it is. He's describing the feeling of how you get to that place.
Yeah.
And to me, that's the most important aspect of every discipline.
Yes.
Something which can't be explained. You have to experience it. You have to feel the connection inside.
Yeah.
You can't explain that to someone because you know it now, but you can't reiterate it into words.
Yeah. One of the things that strikes me, of many things that strikes me about you, Debra, is every time I'm in your presence, no matter where we are or what we're doing, there's always this central, blissful, bubbly joy that's so authentic. It would be difficult to see anybody stand in front of you for more than 3 seconds without us starting to smile. How do you do that?
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with just personality, the way you're born. But I've been searching or looking for something from the time I can first remember. I always remember, growing up, I was definitely an integral part of everything, but I also felt kind of like an observer. And I always was, I still am. I'm always searching for something more. And when kids were out playing, I would be staring at a candle wick, trying to learn how to meditate.
Wow.
And then life happens and you go through these stages. And I've been many things in my life. For a few years, I considered myself an atheist. And that didn't work at all because I was proven wrong over and over and over and over again, although I fought that every step of the way. Because for me, I had to have an inner proof or an inner validation of some sort. So I've studied many different types of religions and many different types of dogmas for periods of time in my life. But nothing was ever quite right. So I think for me, it was having the experience and then being able to look at all these varieties of theories that are out there and honing in on the truths in all of them.
Right.
But every single spiritual philosophy has the same truths, just a different way of expressing it.
Yeah.
And those truths I try to incorporate into my life and live that way.
Yeah.
That creates joy.
Yeah. It's like swallowing a joy bubble. Can you take us through, we've got a few minutes left. Could you take us through just a dipping the toe in the chi practice? Something that we could utilize. I know there's a lot of stress right now in the re-entry. There was a different kind of stress when we couldn't be out. And now that we can, there's such, people are writing in just asking for prayers, and they're a little trepidatious, let's say. Can you take us through a meditation that'll help spark that joy? Just something we can use every day.
what we do in Qigong before we do anything is organize a Qi field.
Okay.
And it doesn't take a lot of time, and anyone can do this. Anyone.
Yeah.
You can use your own words. I'll just use my words.
Okay.
So you sit comfortably with the spine straight and take a nice deep breath. Then please open the eyes and look forward and practice looking from inside rather than the physical eyes. Let go of the physical way of seeing. And from inside the mind's home, look forward and connect with nature. Gather all of nature's chi and then go further into the stars and further into infinite space. And from there, gather all the healing love, light, wisdom, and pull it back through the stars, through nature, through the eyes to the center of the head. Now, very gently close the eyes. Then relax the body from tip to toe. And from the top of the head, open up and expand up into infinite space, gathering all the healing chi and love, and pull it down into your space, into my space, and into the heart, connecting us all, heart to heart, mind to mind. Then place the hands upon the heart and nurture the chi. Then move the hands to the navel. Feel the connection inside, the universe inside with the universe outside. And feel the joy moving up through the body into the eyes. Then very gently open the eyes. Smile from the inside out. And then give thanks.
Thank you so much. What a beautiful, that took 2 minutes to organize your chi field. And I love the way, the expression of look from the inside. That's really powerful. Wow.
It is for many people. It is for me. And it doesn't have to be an elaborate thing.
Yeah. Where can we find you during the weeks? Your website.
I just redid my website. So the website is DebChi. Very easy.
Yeah, I love
it. DebChi.com.
All right.
And,
thank you.
You can find me there.
All right. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank
you for the presence you are on the planet, and just what a beautiful force. Love you so much.
I really appreciate being here, and also that when I connect with you instantly, I'm joyful as well. You emanate that same thing, Lisa. It's so wonderful, and I get giggly. I want to giggle all the time, and I think it's your presence as well as Etika here.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, we have a way of spinning it up, don't we?
Yeah.
I love you so much. Until next time, my friend. Thank you. Thank you once again for joining us for Wisdom Wednesday, the Wake Up with the Consciousness Cafe. And this evening at 7:00 p.m., we have a brand new Soul Sessions music meditation. Join us at 7 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel, SoulCall Ministries, soulcallministries.org/livestream. And we'll be joined by Gary Lynn Floyd, Laura Berman, me, just sinking into some meditation. You can practice the meditation you just learned this morning as well. If you would like to donate to SoulCall Ministries, we sure appreciate large or small donations. We've been putting them to use in our community and to other cities. You could send a donation, soulcallministries.org/give. And if you'd like to send a donation by check, you may also do that. A check made payable to SoulCall, and you can send it to Post Office Box 254, Worthington, Ohio, 43085. And also you can get on to our recurring giving. If you would like to make a regular contribution through PayPal on a weekly or monthly basis, you may set that up as well. And all that information is on our website, soulcallministries.org. Have a really blessed day. Have a blessed week. Know that you are dancing in the field of chi, of joy, of light, and you are loved. Thank you.